right, I'm back, alright? So, welcome to another predictions video. That's right. This time, we're going to be talking about WWE Crown Jewel 2022. Now, I know that the news has been going around that there's a potential chance that, you know, some dangerous happenings could be taking place, but I personally don't know, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little bit weird talking about it just because it's a very, very, very serious thing, and a lot of people could be in a lot of potential danger. And it just feels weird to talk about it like it's some sort of wrestling storyline, like, oh, maybe this will happen, or maybe that's just weird, okay? Hopefully everyone is safe, okay? And everything goes off without a hitch, and nothing happens. There's absolutely nothing, okay? Nothing happens, all right? So, welcome, all right? Here's what we're gonna do. We're pretty much gonna run down the card. I'm gonna give you who I think is gonna win and why I think they're gonna win. And then at the end, I mean, I don't know. We're just gonna, whoever you may think, just argue about it in the comments, okay? Just yell at me in the comments. That's pretty much what I was alluding to. Just yell at me, okay? That's pretty much what these videos are about anyway. It's a smart conversation and, you know, hot takes and all that and blah, 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 okay? That's pretty much what this entire thing is for. So here's what we're gonna do. I have no idea what the order is gonna be, okay? I didn't make the card, so I don't know. I just went on a website, typed in the Crown Jewel card, and that's pretty much it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up because it looks like it's going down. It looks like it's going main event and then the rest. So we're just gonna go up. So here's what we're gonna. Okay, hold on. I gotta, because I don't want to lean too far into the mic. All right, first match. Alexa Bliss and Asuka versus Damage Control, Io Sky and Dakota Kai for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Now, they lost the tag team titles on Raw, if I remember, Io Sky and Kai. So, okay, this is giving me major Wrestling Empire vibes, right? You have the prominent tag team, right? Really popular tag team, okay? Then you've got the really popular tag team who are the champions, right? Then you've got the really popular tag team who aren't the champions. So you just throw them onto the show and you just see what happens. Hopefully you get a decent rating, right? And then, oh shit, it turns out that the popular tag team won the championship belts. I mean, you're not really complaining because the rating was absolutely fantastic, but, you know, now you've got new tag team champions. Okay, no problem. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to do the match again, except this time, it's just going to be a different team who has them. Hopefully, the rating is good, and if they win, they win, and if they don't, they don't. You know what I'm saying? So, who do I think is going to win? Well, if Damage Control won again, it would kind of, I feel like it would kind of hurt the stock of Asuka and Bliss, right? That's the only, it just feels, I never like the idea of so-and-so wins and then literally a night later or like a week later so-and-so loses. Like, to me, that doesn't make any sense because it takes the integrity out of the championship, and it also kind of hurts the popularity of the wrestler who loses it. You know what I mean? So I feel like, but I don't know. I honestly don't know. So I think that if Bliss and Asuka win, that just means that Damage Control are going to have some other storyline in place. You know what I mean? Or maybe they're not going to focus too much on Sky and Kai anymore, and they're just going to focus on Bayley. I actually don't know. I'm not even looking at it as of who would win, like who would genuinely win. I'm thinking of more of like the storyline, like who is actually going to come out of this. Like what's going to happen after, because that's what you have to do. Like what's going to happen after this. So I think if Asuka and Bliss retain, right? It just means that Sky and Kai are going to be related in some other story. Like, maybe if they lose, that just means that they're... Wait, hold on. Okay, that just means that they're going to get involved in the match later on tonight, right? Which, I mean, to be fair, I guess they could. And then that means that Bayley could win, and then it could be off of the back of Sky and Kai, and then that could help, and then it could boost their stock. So really, they don't have to win, right? Like, I think that if they lose, they could get involved in the women's championship match, and that'll sort of help them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'll sort of like keep them going. So who do I think is going to win right now? Who do I think is going to win? It's going to be, I actually don't know. We're back. All right, hello. All right, who do I think is gonna win? Right now, say it, don't think it, say it, don't say, yeah, the poo-poo pee-pee man, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it. Who do I think is gonna win? Say it! Oh my god, I actually don't know. I'm so indecisive. I think Alexa and Oscar. I really don't think that's gonna happen. I really don't think that's gonna happen, to be honest with you. Oh my god. How are they gonna win though? How are they gonna win? If they win clean, they're gonna look so stupid. Kai and Sky, they're gonna look dumb. Oh my god, who's gonna win? It's gonna be... I sound like Daryl from Bob's Burgers. Ow, my arm. Okay, sorry. Oh my god. Say who's gonna win. Do it right now. Say who's gonna win. I'll hurt you. Say who's gonna win. You got it. That's it. You got a gun to your head. Say who's gonna win. Damage control. Damage control are gonna win. There we go. I've got it right there. Don't look at my widow's peak. Leave me alone. I need to get a haircut. Shut up. All right, the Usos versus the Brawling Brutes. The Usos are winning, man. If you think the Brawling Brutes, I mean, the absolute beauty it would be if the Usos and the Brawling Brutes won. The Usos are, and both of them, all four of them. Okay, they all shook hands. Okay, that's what they do. They shake hands like this. If the Usos are winning, like, come on, get a clue, will ya? Lord, get a clue. Bro, the Usos are winning, like literally. Okay. All right, next. Bianca Belair versus Bayley, the last woman standing match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. I think that Bianca's going to retain. I think it's going to be very close, but I think Bianca's going to retain. I really do. I think they've got a lot of stock in Bianca, right? And I think that Bayley would put on an absolutely fantastic match. But I do genuinely think that Bianca's going to retain. I do. Because I don't know now. Because Nikki Cross is there. Maybe Nikki Cross will show up. Nikki Cross has to play some type of role in that match. She has to. She has to play some type of role. I think it's going to be... I really think Bianca's going to retain, though. Unless Nikki Cross shows up, right, and costs Bianca, and that's how Bayley wins. And then Bianca can be like, Nikki Cross, yeah, so-and-so, and then that could be like, that's how the triple threat match can unfold, right? I think Bianca's gonna win, to be honest. I'm gonna give it to Bianca here. Next, Braun Strowman versus Omos. Now, I think Braun Strowman's gonna win. I want Omos to win, because I think he needs a win. He needs a win, because he's not doing a whole lot, and the crowd, I feel like, are just not behind him. I feel like he needs a win, but I don't think that Omos is going to win. I think they've got a little bit more faith in Braun Strowman. I think Braun Strowman, you know, I mean, it's pretty obvious to tell that Braun Strowman is like more of the guy. He's got more experience, you know what I mean? They can do a lot more with him. So I think at the end of the day, they're going to go with Braun Strowman. So I'd love to see Omos actually get a win. Also, if the reports are true, it doesn't look like MVP is going to be there. So it seems like Braun Strowman is going to be the obvious choice. So, next, Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross with a steel cage match. Now listen, I read yesterday that they were pretty much saying how Drew McIntyre hasn't had a lot going on, and he recently lost at Clash of the Castle. But man, I think that if you're going to have Karrion Kross come back, right, and be featured prominently, I think that it's probably a good idea for his character. This is why I don't understand. Why make such a big stink about somebody coming back, right? Why make such a big stink if they're going to lose? Like, the only reason why you make such a big stink about it, right? If they lost, right? Then, after that, they get featured in like a different storyline. That's the only thing that I can understand. I don't get why Karrion Kross, right, would make some big old gobbledygook about him coming back. And then, out of nowhere, he just loses. And then, like, because I don't know who else he's going to be I mean, I don't know, but that's not to say that he's not going to be feuding with anyone. All right, you know what? Let's not focus too much on what's going to happen afterwards. Let's just primarily focus on, let's pretend that all of this is taking place in a vacuum. Let's pretend that they're just in some sort of big bubble. Who's going to win? Drew McIntyre or Karrion Kross? I think Drew. I genuinely think Drew. I think Drew's going to win. Honestly, I do. I think that Drew is going to somehow make it out of this, you know. So, yeah, I mean, I think he's going to win because I think that at the end of the day, you want Drew to win. You want the crowd. I think that they're just going to give it to him. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be that thing of like, oh, here you go, Drew won. You know, like, not in like a bad way, but I just think that that's going to happen. Next, Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. Oh, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. Who's gonna win? Lesnar or Lashley? Lesnar or Lashley? Bobby, Brock. Who's gonna win? It might be Lashley. No. Because he just lost the title. Why would he lose? Why would he lose the title and then lose the match at the pay-per-view, man? He's gonna look so dumb. They might just give it to Brock, to be honest with you, man. They really might. Brock is not gonna lose clean to Lashley. He's not. He just wouldn't. I wouldn't put it past Brock to be like, no, that doesn't work for me, brother. But it would be such a good idea to give it to him, though. Who's gonna win? Say it. Who's gonna win? It's gonna be Brock. Brock's gonna win. Brock's gonna win, isn't he? Isn't he, though? He's gonna win. That's so stupid. All right, next. All right, so we've got the OC, AJ Styles, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows versus the Judgment Day, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominic Mysterio. Who's gonna win? I think it's gonna be the OC. I think the OC might win. The Judgment Day need a loss. They need a loss. I think that, you know, they've been getting a couple wins these last few weeks. You know, Dominic's been, like, pulling the tights and all that sort of stuff and a lot of distractions and everything. I think the OC are going to win. I think it's been way too many wins as of late for the Judgment Day, and you know, they need a kick in the pants, you know what I'm saying? And it really wouldn't do anything to their stock, to their character if they lost. I think that, you know, obviously it would work, and they can easily come back on TV and be like, oh, you know, technicality or blah, blah, blah. I was under the weather and I had to shit, you know, something, you know. So, I think at the end of the day, OC are going to win. Finally, the main event of the evening, Roman Reigns versus Logan Paul for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship, the ooh-woo, if you will. Logan is not winning. Jake Paul's going to be there. Logan's not winning. If you think Logan Paul's winning, if Logan Paul wins, what am I gonna do? I gotta eat something. I don't know why I keep saying I have to eat something. My monitor's just turned off, but that's only because I haven't been touching them. Hopefully it's still recording. I assume it is. I don't think Logan Paul's winning. I really don't. Man, that would boost his ego to the stratosphere if he won. But I really don't think Logan Paul's winning. You really have to, like, I don't know, man. Like, it just doesn't make any sense for Logan to win. He's gonna come very close, and Roman Reigns is he's got like Kurt Angle levels of being able to kick out at the last second, you know. So I think that you're gonna be like, whoa, you know, you're gonna think that he's gonna win. He's not winning, man. And if he does, I'll eat. There we go. I'll eat a paper towel or something. I'll eat like some toilet paper. Something that, like, if I digest it, it won't really like be bad, you know, and I have a camera now, so I'll do that, you know. So, all right. That's gonna do it, boys. That's pretty much all we got. So who do we got? We have, who do we have, man? Who do we have? Damage Control. I actually don't know, to be honest. It could genuinely go either way. It could go either way, to be honest. I genuinely don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right, 2 guns to my head. Who's winning? Damage Control. There we go. That's it. My eye itches. Hold on. Oh, Damage Control are winning. All right, Usos are winning, obviously. Bianca's winning. Strowman is winning. Drew McIntyre is winning. Lesnar is winning. The OC are winning, and Roman Reigns is winning. I mean, that's who I got, boys. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And if I'm right, hooray! Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, all right? Let me know who you think is going to win. And if you think I'm wrong, please do not hesitate to let me know in the comments, all right? Also, give your reasoning. Don't just say he's going to win because he's cool, all right? Or maybe you will. I don't know. If you have your own reasoning, then, you know, I can't really refute it. But other than that, boys, that's going to do it for this episode, all right? I'm going to give a shout out to everybody who stopped by, all right? I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode because I certainly enjoyed making it. And I'll definitely catch you guys in the next one.